Genevieve! Who's this guy? I'm warning you, it's a serious crime to fight outside the ring. Do you think I care at this point? You psycho. Do you solve all your problems with brute force? No wonder you had to fake the data when you couldn't get the results you wanted. I am the one who should be warning you, unless you have evidence to back up your claims. It was blatant slander. Oh, you didn't like that, huh? Tough cookies. You should start thinking about how you're going to apologize to Mr. Bossuet when you get out of here. If you ever get out of here. What am I saying? I should be thanking you. Mr. Bossuet had to step down thanks to your academic dishonesty. No way can Raimondo handle all the Fontaine Research Institute's projects on his own once I get out of here. It never ceases to amaze me how some people can fantasize about such a bright future in this fortress where the sun never shines. A true testament to the power of the human imagination. Who are you? And how exactly is this any of your business? Who, me? As you can probably guess, I'm just a lily assistant. A nobody, really. We're all contestants here, so let's try and be a little cordial to one another outside the ring, shall we? I have a delicious iced health drink here. Very sweet. Would you care for a glass? What? Wait, no. I'm not even a contestant. You didn't fall for it. Unlike some people, I refuse to stoop to using brute force to prove my own value. A Fontaine Research Institute lab is too good for you. A lumberjack's cabin in the mountains is where you belong. Genevieve punches him. He earned it. How dare you! Private brawls are... You all saw that too, right? Private brawls are prohibited. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry. I took my glasses off for a second and my eyesight is terrible without them. I'm afraid I didn't see a thing. Leave us out of this. I just got here. Did something happen? Oh great. Is anybody here not a pathological liar? No, just my luck. You self-righteous conniving. I'll wipe those smug looks off each of your faces. Just you wait. My VA model enhanced mecha will prove everything. The man leaves. Who the fudge was that, Genevieve? What was that all about? I'm sorry you had to see that. I have a bit of a short fuse. Yes, I know you need anger management therapy. I always try my best to stay rational, objective, and neutral in all scenarios, but sometimes I fail to control myself. A short fuse is no excuse for assault. Talk smack, get whacked. He had it coming. I mean, yeah. You just only punched him without saying a single word. Paimon was shocked. Oh, I totally wasn't. He was asking for it. You're right. I'm sorry. I'll try to do better. Anyway, who was he? Chamvaillon. He's a senior researcher with the Fontaine Research Institute. He's always had a rivalry with Raimondo, but I guess he thinks he might be in with a chance since Bossuet has fallen from power. Why is he here, though? What crime did he commit? But it doesn't look like Raimondo has any intention of giving him the chance. It's a shame, really. If he was Raimondo's equal, Steambird would have to give me my own column space. Why? Also, how do you know about all this? It's kind of suspicious. Because when I was collecting evidence at the Fontaine Research Institute, he was the main target of my investigation. All those problematic documents I mentioned were linked to him. I've actually met him a few times before, but he didn't seem to recognize me at all just now. Oh. Wait, does that mean you weren't wearing your glasses at the time? Wait a sec. Now you're divulging the details of the case. What happened to client confidentiality and professional ethics? The fact that he's here in the Fortress of Meripede means the case is clearly over. Plus, I sent my uncle a letter recently to see if I could find anything out, and all he sent in reply was, "Be patient." I knew something weird was going on. I guess he couldn't be bothered to help me since he knew what was about to happen. And to think I spent years running errands for him, and even let him put me as a support character in his novel. I'm not surprised to see him here at all. He's never had a very good reputation at the Fontaine Research Institute. Lots of negative rumours flying around about him. Guess they weren't all groundless. Oh, I know I was sent him for injuring him at a conference, and of course for other reasons too, but I swear the part about his bad reputation is public knowledge. If you don't believe me, ask anyone else from the Fontaine Research Institute. Yeah, that would be necessary. I don't need to hear about his past. Yeah, anyway, Paimon's more concerned about that stuff he said before leaving. Isn't he not participating in the company? Isn't he not participating? I.e., is he participating? And even if he was, it's all about entertainment value, right? So why did it sound like he's plotting something nefarious? Knowing how he operates, I guess he intends to take this opportunity to show what he's capable of and impress the powerful people in the fortress. Huh. Well, having met some engineers from the Fontaine Research Institute before, like clients, Paimon's got to ask, What makes this Chamvolant guy so special? Professionally, he doesn't have any noteworthy accomplishments, but he's quite skilled at networking and playing people to his advantage. Although, surely he wouldn't. What's the worst he can throw at us? 12 engineers, all built like 2 Rosmovs? No, you moron, it's worse than that. Didn't you hear what he said? The VL model enhanced mecha. It sounds like it's going to send Clockwork Mecha into the ring to fight us on his behalf. And not your typical Gardamax mass-produced in the fortress either. Some modified variety with enhanced combat capabilities. Are you allowed to use a proxy like that? I was under the impression that it's kind of had to be, you know, under your own steam. That's crazy. Clockwork Mecha aren't even human. How are they allowed in a prank creation tournament? Since it's just for entertainment, there are no rules stating that participants have to be human. As a matter of fact, someone once captured a stone-shield crab from the abandoned production zone and sent that in as their fighter. Huh, so you really did draw in that fight, huh? It sounds pretty far-fetched, but on the off chance he really does send Mecha into the ring, what are you gonna do? Electricity, guys, electricity! Short-circuit them! Surrender? I know I'd be letting down our coach, but there's no way I could win that fight with this amount of training. I know my limits. Don't give up! Anything I can do, you can do too. There's no shame in surrendering. Guess there's no other choice. Pare is just a feeble assistant after all. I think we just might have a shot, you know. If we can utilize the mutually destructive effects of Numa and Oisha energy to weaken the Clockwork Mecha, winning wouldn't be beyond the realm's possibility. I have an idea, but this isn't the place to discuss it. Let's find somewhere in the production zone that's better lit. Down. Ugh. Dread it. Traveling doctor's medicine pot. You must wait until the gentleman is finished. Okay, we're good now. Ah, okay. Okay, Genevieve, so what's your idea? So as I was saying, we need to utilize the mutually destructive effects of the Numa and Oisha energy to weaken the Clockwork Mecha and create opportunities to attack. This is far beyond the scope of my abilities. I bid you all adieu. Don't go. I can't accomplish this without you. With some processing, Numusia, whatever, can be stored in a container, even in your sugar glass bottles. I'm familiar with the structural weaknesses of Clockwork Mecha, so if you create an opening, I can go in and attack. Ooh, that might actually work, and Poiré has been practicing his throwing, so hopefully his speed and accuracy should have improved by now. But I don't know anything about the principle of mutual annihilation between Numa and Oisha. If you put your mind to it, I'm sure you will get it. This isn't a research project, so you don't need to grapple with a theory. All you need to know is which action causes what reaction. First things first, help me set up a practice arena. Here? Are these from the stage props Gorko gave us too? What kind of show we need props like these? Maybe an educational play about the Fontaine Research Institute to teach people about Nemosia or something? The arena is ready. Now for a demonstration on the Nemosia mutual annihilation phenomenon. Over to you, Coach Lunara. Got it. You only need to run through it once. After that, I'll supervise Poirot's training until he knows exactly what he's doing. Is it that really necessary? How hard can it be? That depends on how quickly you pick it up. Alright, what do we got? Demonstrate the destructive power of Nemosia. Pyong. As I said, he's really hard to operate. What's purple? I don't see any purple. How many times must I do this? Oh, I had to do all three at the same time. I see. So did I help? You've been a much bigger help if you did nothing. I knew it. Anyway, let's meet at the Pancration Ring before the next match, like last time. Alright, don't die on its plateau. You need to live on. Ah, don't be so dramatic. The stage props are getting to your head. But sure, I'll try to avoid getting annihilated along with the Numanosha. So, am I going to have to know which is purple and which is, yellow? Or is he only throwing one colour? He just threw purple. Don't look at me like that, Genevieve. No, he's only throwing purple. And we wait. I've been bemoan the fact that I'm out of water. Rip. Ah, finally. Actually, I can go from here, can't I? No, I went too far down, didn't I? Yes, I did. The powerful Darkwing Geese team, Genevieve and Plate, are about to arrive at glorious stage of our Pancration Ring to begin their fight. As the most outstanding rising stars in this competition, they've already become potent contenders for the championship. I'm pretty sure that was a grammatical error there, but I can't really process it while trying to read and talk at the same time. Hey Parade, how the training go? Did it work? Yep, I'm now fully versed in the mutually destructive properties of Numanosha energy. Great, then why don't you summarize it? But congratulations, maybe a job as a research institute really is in the cards for you. Sorry, I was just joking. I still don't really get how it works, but I do know what I have to do. Good, because you'll be facing a heavyweight this time. Ha ha. Well, ready to enter the arena? I'm ready. Don't forget to give us your input during match. My fucking god, how many errors are you going to have in these world quests? Let's begin. Okay, so what are we going to have as our... Oh my god. Ow. Damn. Strong. Down one. Nice. You guys are smashing it. Unfortunately, you may still not make it. Yay! Stunning! The researcher and nurses have transcended their limits and defeated the Clockwork Mecha team. What an exhilarating match. Congratulations to the researcher and her assistant. And of course to their coach, Lunara. But I have some breaking news. Don't get too comfortable because this match is entering overtime. Wait, why? Your spectacular performance really put me in the mood for a brawl. So allow me to be your opponent during the overtime match. Let's go. Are we still using the Numanosha? We have to go back to the cryo and firecrackers, right? We go on with half health? Nice, guys. You're doing great work. Halt! This battle's over. I admit your strength. The Dark Wing Geese? I don't remember what your name was. I accept my defeat. Looks really can be deceiving. Haha! You never said anything about an overtime match. I'm about to pass out. No entertainment-driven tournament would be complete without a few exciting plot twists. Same applies to using firecrackers in the ring. Or sweet-scented sugar glass bottles. Without further ado, are you ready to receive your prize? Looks like we're forgetting something. The Fanta Trophy! unlimited factor. Where did Chamvalon go? Oh, good point. Those mecha were his pride and joy, and we tore them to shreds. Would you stick around to be humiliated further? He's probably hiding a way to escape the shame. I doubt it. Like you said, they were his pride and joy. I don't think he's going to take us lying down. Oh, you've got nothing to worry about. You're the champions, and you even defeated me. You can handle whatever else he might throw at you. Is he gonna brawl outside of the ring? Against the rules. Be that as it may, fighting 2 matches back-to-back has completely exhausted me. I need to sit down or I'm gonna faint. Right now, he could throw a newborn puppy at me and I'd probably lose the fight. Chamvalon returns and he's brought some friends. My VL and model enhanced mecha. You destroyed them. This tournament isn't over yet. Ugh, leave it to me. I've still got some fight in me. No, don't force yourself. I guess it's my time to shine. Yeah, let Coach Lunara show you how it's done.
Everyone hold hands. Share my knowledge.
It's super easy to kill. Never mind.
Bow your head.
Super easy. I didn't even have to use my charge beam. Enough. No more. Please stop. Ready? I'm still warming up here. You, all that Mora. All those coupons. You're completely mad, all of you. No more messing with crazy. I'm done. I should have known after last time. What a spectacular failure this was. I'm admitting defeat and I'm leaving. Not without me or not. Let's find someone to discuss reimbursement for my losses. Just look at the mess you've made of my precious pancreation ring. Oh, but first, it gives me great pleasure to present the champions with the grand prize. Be proud of yourselves. You've earned it. Rosimov and Chamvalon leave. That was pretty underwhelming in the end. Feels like all that preparation was a lot of effort for nothing. But it was worth it to see Lunara in the ring. So cool. Yeah, I hope you were taking notes. I don't know about cool. I think this learning opportunity is a little wasted on me. We promised the trophy to Coach Lunara and Paimon. As for the credit coupons, I feel bad. You went above and beyond by taking the last fight, so we really should increase your compensation. But we really need those coupons. We can give you a little extra, but not as much as you deserve. Ah yes, you're running low on coupons after Rave. Anyway, it's fine. We'll stick to the amount originally agreed, right, Lunara? I'm not in this to bleed anyone dry. Thank you so much, Coach Lunara and Paimon. So, what are your plans now that you've won the tournament and gotten a big stash of coupons? All I can think about is life after the Fortress of Meripede. How long is your sentence here, by the way, the pair of you? Although it's true that they have no evidence to prove I committed academic dishonesty, the fact is they also haven't been able to reproduce the results from the disputed experiment. I'll just have to keep going with my research and find a way to prove myself. This place isn't that bad, and the world beyond the fortress suits me better. Clients are hard to come by down here. There's practically zero work for a detective. But then again, even in the rest of Fontaine, the detective industry is just too competitive. Maybe I should think about expanding outside of Fontaine. Coach Lunara, you're a traveler, right? Maybe we'll run into each other somewhere else one day. Sounds like you have great plans. Paimon hopes you achieve all your goals. I hope I'll have at least graduated from being a supporting character in my grand uncle's novels when we meet. Thank you, and good luck to you. Bye. Both brains and brawn completed, and we have the Pancration Thunder Cup as our reward. And some Bravo gems. When the clock strikes midnight, discover Caterpillar's true identity. I still find that really weird and unrelated. Slam bang, no holds barred, Meripede style pancration. Guy Poiret and Genevieve to victory in the recreational pancration tournament. That's all I got right. Oh no. There is one spectacle grander than the sea, that is the sky. Get Lunara out of the Fortress of Meripede. Ooh, hold 10. Big spender. And yet I can still only afford the one. Sounds about right. Hi, sacrificial fragments. I guess welcome to the team. As per usual, I am falling behind on events, so I'm going to have to get stuck into this event today. It has a whole day and 20 hours left. Yep, this is starting to become a pattern. But first and foremost, we will grab the things. We've got a few wishes up our sleeve. I've got 12. So we're just gonna slowly get through these. We're not going to get Ridley because my luck is positively atrocious. So we're just going to build pity for whoever I pull for next, which is probably not going to be until the next version update. I don't mean 4.2, I mean 4.3. Because I don't think I'll pull for anybody in 4.2. To be perfectly honest. Nice, Lunara. Okay, we've built up a nice bit of pity there. Nice. Okay. So Toma, yes, Toma. I've actually built up Toma, by the way. I don't think I can use him with Neverlet's, given the reactions that he requires. So I'm kind of just holding on to him for when I can next use him. Yeah. Because the weapon I gave him needs to have opponents affected by Hydro or Pyro, which is fine, because Hydro would be Neverlet's. But the way he sort of works, I don't remember if it's his attacks or his talents or something, I don't know. There was just something that didn't quite work with Neverlet, I don't remember why. As for artifacts, I can't get what I want. I've been trying super hard. See, 51. Okay, that one's fine. No gold. That one's fine. No gold. That one's fine. It is so hard trying to get these freaking artifacts, and I forgot about it the last few days because I've been too busy. So I'm still trying to get his artifacts. It's not going great. So, yep, that's why we are standing here in front of his artifact domain, just as an FYI. So yeah, we are going to move on to the event. So, the peaks and troughs of life. You encounter a very nervous researcher, aren't they all? By the shore in the southeast of Barrow region, he seems to be testing a small prototype device. Researcher Macadel. Righto. Hi, sir. Can I teleport straight to you? I can. Does that mean it's a domain, if I can teleport there immediately? Yep. Nailed it.
I find that the beauty of bright
I know where we are.
sunlight is best appreciated from the indoors.
I know
through a
exactly where we are
window.
from having to farm these bastards. Anyway, hi. It's the only spot on the beach where Hillertail's been chased by a phantom aberrant. Blast. Core output is still too inconsistent. My project is done for if it goes on like this. Yo, bro, what are you doing? Yeah! You scared me. It could have turned messy had I pushed this button. Maybe you should have some more spatial awareness, sir. Judging by your look, you're not from the Adventurers Guild. I am? Are you being stereotypical because I'm not wearing their really ugly uniform? That is not a very flattering shade of green, and it should not be used with that shade of red. Yeah, I mean, that's a really strange judgment call to have made. Did you publish a commission with the publisher? Publish? You mean post a commission? Oof. No, I don't have the money for that, and I'm no good at dealing with adventurers. How are they any different than just dealing with normal human beings? I'm just collaborating on a project with the Adventurers Guild. What do you mean by collaborating? If you're not paying them, why are they doing it? Oops, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Macadel, a researcher with the Fontaine Research Institute. The project I worked on was the portable mini pneumosis storage device. Thanks to combined efforts of my fellow team members, we built the first prototype. Well, like everyone knows, a huge explosion occurred at the Institute. The project leader and most of the members of the project team perished in the blast. Most unfortunate for you. Apart from me, there's basically nobody else who can continue the work and push the research forward. But given the turmoil within the Institute, I must demonstrate its value as soon as possible in order to keep the project alive. So after consulting with all parties, the Adventurers Guild and I reached an accord. I wanted to use the prototype portable mini pneumosis storage device as the core to create a pressurized impactor. He's using a lot of words that just don't make any sense. I wanted to use the operational performance of the pressurized impactors to prove the portable mini pneumosis storage device's reliability. I did successfully build the machine and begin operating it. Did it also go boom with the people? Sounds like everything went fine. Haha, yes indeed. Until the pressurized impactor started running. You mean you turned it on and it didn't go the way you expected it to go? I get a headache every time I talk about this. I'd get a headache every time I talk about this? As in you would, as in a future hypothetical, not you do? I'm going to assume that's a typo. I have no idea if the problem is with the prototype's design or flaws in the pressurized impactor's method of energy. I'm gonna quit. Close up shop. I'm done. I can't even. What the fuck is that? Transfer? Do you mean transfer? Ugh. The power going from the portable mini motion storage device to the pressurized impactor always fluctuated wildly. That sounds like a problem that you need to fix. And that made the impactor's output unpredictable. No shit! So you've got to find a way to stabilize the energy. Duh! When the output is high, the machine can easily crush rocks. But when the output is low, even drilling a hole in mud is challenging. Given the situation with the Institute, it was basically impossible for me to go back and rebuild the portable mini pneumosis storage device. You don't need to rebuild it, you've just got to rewire it so the energy is stable. I could only install an extra surveillance device on the prototype to monitor the strength of its energy output in real time. What does monitoring it do? It doesn't help you fix the problem, it just tells you that there is a problem. I just have to activate the pressurized impactor when the input is at its highest peak to maximize the potential. No! What if the energy output only peaks, say, once a day for 5 minutes? So you have almost 24 hours in the entire day that you cannot use this device because of the energy, but like you can use it in that one little time frame. I wouldn't really call that maximizing potential, Macadel. That's not going to work. Please don't say that. It's the best solution I've got. Really, wow. Looks like all the great minds died in the explosion. I swear it's really useful. It really doesn't sound useful. The Adventurers Guild is probably thinking the same thing. That's why they haven't sent anyone yet. Probably. What are we going to do? If we don't have the test data, I can't report back to the Institute. Yeah, well, maybe you should do your job right. And grow a brain while you're at it. Traveller, if you don't mind, could you help me out? I don't know. This sounds really weird. I assure you my device is totally reliable. Does this mean it's going to like conk out in the middle of me doing shit? I even made a bunch of plugins for it that can enhance its various functionalities. What if I can't get the timing right? It's okay. The worst scenario is that it doesn't have enough output. It won't blow up or anything. All you have to do is wait for the next energy peak, then turn the machine on to get the maximum output. Relax, Traveller. I didn't introduce myself. This machine is totally safe, and after the test is over, I'll even pay you. How? You've got no money. Then I'll leave it to you. My future. The future of this machine. Sounds like this machine shouldn't have a future. And my future place in this project, it's all in your hands. I need greater minds at the Institute. So I think you gotta start hiring from further afield. Each of the test stages for the peaks and troughs of life consists of 3 combat rounds. A party must be prepared for each combat round. The more of your own characters you deploy and the higher their levels, the more load you have. Consume load to equip parties with buff modules. The same buff module can be used on different parties. You can use the pressurized impactors within the test to activate the buff modules you chose. Activated buff modules will stay active for a while. Use the pressurized impactor again to refresh the active duration. Activating the pressurized impactor will initiate 3 pressure increases. When this happens, you must stop the pressure increase at the right moment to achieve the perfect amount of pressure. When the pressurized impactor's pressure increases, the more perfect pressurizations you obtain, the greater the pressure level of the shockwave unleashed, and the greater the damage said shockwave will deal. There are 3 levels and 3 damage brackets in total. In other words, just hit shit. I'm gonna get the rewards anyway.